in the studio, Nathanial Arthurs. We're very familiar with Nathanial. Back with us today. Usually we're thinking about up in the air with him. Now we're thinking about him on the water. Eric Zavnski is with us this morning as well. And Eric, you're with the Boy Scouts.
That is correct, yes.
Well, it's good to have you both with us. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus and Mack, voted best personal injury law firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Gentlemen, good morning. We're talking Sea Scouts. What is Sea Scouts?
Good morning. Todd, thanks for having us here. I really appreciate it. And I'd like to thank the Tourist Bureau for posting it, the Indiana School District for helping us post it as well. And also we have a sailing club at the high school, and I'd like to thank our sponsoring teacher, Dan Murphy, as well. Mm-hmm. And how this all started was Ken Sherwood revitalized the sailing program at Yellow Creek State Park about 12 years ago. Mm-hmm. So we help out with our community. We're all community volunteers. Every Wednesday we go out there at 4 o'clock to about 6 o'clock. If anybody in the community wants to learn how to sail or just to see what it's like to be on a sailboat, we do that. And now we're taking even a step further, working with Eric and the Boy Scouts. We're creating a Sea Scout program. Myself, Eric, Ken Sherwood, and Buck Christ. Am I saying that right?
Chris, yes.
Chris from Johnstown. So we're very excited about that. So we have an open house coming up here on August 9th. And I'll let Eric talk a little bit more about the Boy Scout program and the Sea Scouts and how this is going to work. We're very excited about it.
Yeah, Eric, Sea Scouts are actually a part of the whole Boy Scouts protocol, isn't it?
Yes, that is correct. And thank you again, Todd, for having us. So, yeah, Sea Scouts is one branch of all the programs that we offer. Some people may be familiar with Cub Scouts. That's for our kindergarten through fifth graders. And then the Scouts BSA program, which is for boys and girls, basically age 11 to 18. Mm-hmm. And then we have specialized programs, and Sea Scouts is one of those specialized programs. So, as the name implies, this is for those youth who are interested in having fun on the water. And what better fit for Indiana County than having a sailing Sea Scout ship with a heavy emphasis on sailing and learning the ins and outs, and hopefully we develop maybe an interest in these young people, but also the capability to actually go out there on the water, be safe, and teach these young people how to sail. The Sea Scout ship itself is specifically for those ages 14 through 21, but we're also interested in starting a club, which is going to be for the younger crowd, ages 10 through 13. Mm-hmm. So you put that all together, and we're offering these awesome sailing experiences with these certified instructors from ages 10 through 21. And this is something that's really never been done before in the area. But as I met Ken and then later Nathaniel early this year, it just really seemed like a perfect fit.
Yeah, absolutely. And with the amount of interest that you generate, of course, there's plenty of wind in Indiana County.
Lots of wind. A lot of hot air.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some of it's cool air, most of it's hot air. But and Yellow Creek, the perfect place.
It's an excellent place, and I'm telling you, if you can learn at Yellow Creek on how to sail, you could pretty much sail anywhere. It's amazing because you got to be on your toes. The winds are changing. Mm-hmm. It really makes it fun.
Yeah,
a lot of fun for it, and it gives the kids an opportunity. Hey, put down the cell phones, come out and enjoy life. You know, the good old-fashioned, I don't say old-fashioned way, but you can really get it down to a science, like a pool table game mm-hmm. or a foosball game. You know, it's never the same thing, or golf, never the same thing twice. Similar, but never the same thing twice.
Yeah. Moms and dads, of course, they will certainly be interested in this as well. Sailing as a sport or as a pastime can be thought of as a very expensive sport. It doesn't have to be very expensive, though, does it?
And that's the beautiful thing about the Sea Scouts program in conjunction with the sailing base is that we can introduce it to young people and it not be super expensive. And I think that is a passion that we all share amongst our volunteer group. Yeah. And another little piece of fate is that for those who aren't in the know, our local Boy Scout camp, Camp CFMAC, is at Yellow Creek State Park, you know, and our waterfront there is right on the shores as well. So I think it's always kind of been meant to happen that our local youth who are already in the scouting program can join, but we also want brand new folks who have maybe never been involved in sailing or with scouts to come out. And that's part of what we're here today is to maybe bring the whole family to the Sea Scout Ship Open House. Again, that's August 9th, which is next Wednesday from 4 to 7 p.m.
All right. So
Sailing days.
what's the program look like? What are we going to be doing on that day?
Well, it's just going to be an open house, just basically introducing sailing to parents and children. All are welcome. We want the parents to come and be involved with this as well. Also, Ken Sherwood, he's a makeshift chef, and we're getting Cunningham hot dogs from our
There you go.
our local shop out here in Chilocta there. So we're excited for that. So we'd like to have everybody come out there, and it's on the north shore of Yellow Creek, and the web page for that is Yellow Creek.
YellowCreekSeaScouts.org.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. And then you can RSVP there. Again, that's YellowCreekSeaScouts.org. That way we know who's coming, so we have enough people there to take out people on the boats. But it's nothing more majestic, Todd, than a sailboat on the water. It's just beautiful to see it out there.
Yeah. There is an interest survey on there as well. The interest form for summer 2023 for the Yellow Creek Sea Scout program. It's YellowCreekSeaScout.org. How long has the Sea Scout program been a part of what Boy Scouts does?
So Sea Scouts has been a part of the Boy Scout program for several decades. I believe it was, I might be wrong on this, but I think it was the 1970s or maybe even earlier that Sea Scouts has been a part of the program. When you think about Boy Scouts, you probably think about the troop or the pack, but we actually have a few different specialized programs, Sea Scouts being one of them. We also have exploring posts, a couple of which we're trying to start in the Indiana County area, which are all about getting youth involved in potential career paths. So there's lots of different things that we offer in the program, and Sea Scouts is kind of one of those high adventure focused tracks that you can, especially if there's older youth, that maybe they've earned the merit badges they want to earn and they want to go and have a brand new adventure. This is going to kind of provide something that's very unique to the area. To our local youth.
Well, one of the things about sailing, or about any of the disciplines that you pursue, and the Boy Scouts can help you with this, is your scouting experience actually prepares you for life after scouting, and you can see that experience on the waters through a sailing program can actually lead you somewhere in terms of where you're going to college, or maybe even going military.
That's absolutely correct. And I myself am an Eagle Scout. I've been in scouting since I was 6 years old, and I don't think I'd be the same person without the scouting program and every single piece of it. And that's kind of what we're trying to do with our local youth. We have local Eagle Scouts every year, completing projects and learning how to be awesome young people. And again, since 2019, we're for boys and girls in every facet of our program as well.
Nathaniel, were you a Boy Scout?
No, I wasn't. My son went through it for a while and kind of lived through it with him, so I was a leader in helping out any way I could.
Yeah, I flunked out on Webelos when it came to knot tying. I didn't advance beyond knot tying, but at one point here this morning in this studio, we had 2 Eagle Scouts.
Oh, wow.
Because Josh is an Eagle Scout as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So the two of you,
yes,
you're holding up the banner here, while Nathaniel and I, we sort of slink along.
Hey, 50%
we're in the
in the room is pretty
We're in
good.
their shadows.
Yeah,
Right?
we're in the shadows.
So Nathaniel, they're probably going to be learning some knots when you
Yeah,
guys teach
oh,
them how
yeah.
to sail, right?
I was thinking sailing does involve the tying of knots.
It does.
It does.
Yeah,
It does.
I'm already a fan.
And I always have to think about it. Even the bowline, the king and queen of knots, it's just, I still have to take a minute and think about it before I tie it. Simple as that is,
Yeah. Well, I'm wearing slip-on shoes.
Oh, good.
That should tell
Yeah,
you
me
everything
too.
you need to know.
Here's the Eagle Scout now.
There he is. Josh just came into the studio. So 2 Eagle Scouts in one room here this morning, and so 50% of those gathered here today.
Once we're off the air, I'm going to have to ask Josh what his Eagle project was.
He'll tell you.
Good.
But you have to let him go in time to do the news.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday it is, isn't it?
August 9th.
Yes.
Wednesday, August the 9th.
August 9th. Yep.
4 to 7 p.m. Tell me how to get to the North Shore.
The easiest way is that if you're coming from Indiana, is go down to 422 to Pikes Peak Nursery. As soon as you see it, there's a road called Harmony Road to the right. There's that 4 C's little ice cream stand there.
Yeah.
Just follow that straight back. And when you come around the bend there, there's a stop sign. You want to stop. And you go straight. That's College Lodge Road. And that brings you right down into the sailing base.
Yeah.
And we'll have directions, I do believe, on the Yellow Creek Sea Scout.org, correct?
Yeah, I believe there are directions on the website.
On the website.
So if you're taking the 259 turn, you went too far.
Too far. Way too far. So, yeah, if you go on that side, We're on the north side. That's the southern side.
Yeah.
It's an east-west lake, right?
Yeah.
And so therefore,
And
there's north and
east-west
south.
has a north-south shore.
Yeah, we have so the south is where the beach is. You're there. That's the wrong place.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be where you see the sailboats, the big mast and the big.
Sure.
Yeah, because we want to get them out in the water first thing.
Yeah, first thing.
Get them excited. You know, they'll check in with me, do some boring stuff, but right after that, they're going to have some fun with these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
4 to 7 p.m. You can go to yellowcreekseascout.org, seascouts.org, yellowcreekseascouts.org. There's an RSVP right there. And you are set to go,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
And thank you so much. Really, really, really appreciate your help.
Our pleasure.
Yes,
We
thank
hope
you.
the program goes well. Hope you get a great response and people will show up and enjoy a great day.
Thank
Plus
you so
hot
much.
dogs. Plus hot dogs at Yellow Creek.
Yeah, Yellow Cunningham hot dogs, not just hot dogs.
Not
Cunningham.
just. Not just. Beautiful. All right, 8:22 in the morning. It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com.